I just called him for his breakfast. He's on his way. There's my beautiful boy. You ready? You ready for your breakfast, Buck? He's on his way. You're on your way? Good morning. Good morning, Buck. Oh, you're so beautiful. You're so beautiful. You ready? I got peanuts. I got his peanuts. I filled up the cup with a little extra. Look how fluffy you look this morning. You look so fluffy, my big boy. You ready? Oh, you don't have no eye cockies on you. Good boy. Your face is nice and clean. You must have cleaned it yourself. Because yesterday he wouldn't make me clean his face. Right? Yesterday morning you didn't make me clean your face. You have tree bits on your antlers. You've been rubbing. It's a little chilly morning this morning. It's pretty cold out. I'm sure he doesn't feel it. Right? You don't feel it because you have like layers of fur. He's so cute. You're so cute, Buck. His hair's all dried from the other couple of days ago when it rained. He dried up nicely. You could tell when his hair is wet, like from when it rains, because then his head looks darker. And his hair on the top of his head becomes wavy. So now it dried up again. Right? You're all nice and dry. And me and my husband been noticing that Buck has been coming 3 times to eat breakfast, and then he comes around lunchtime to either finish his breakfast corn, and if he has no breakfast corn left in his bucket, he'll just stand here and just look and look. And my husband will tell me like, babe, Buck is hungry again. He's standing by the spot waiting for more corn. So usually then I'll go put like a half a scoop of corn in his bucket for lunch. Right? You're getting your appetite back, big boy? You're getting a big appetite back. He's been like extra hungry for the past couple of days. He's been wanting to eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Okay, you can eat the peanuts that fell. I already put his clean water, fresh water he has. His bucket is full of water. You stretching? Good boy. I put a full scoop of corn. So maybe if he doesn't eat it all now, it'll last him to the afternoon. You ready? Yeah. There you go, my beautiful boy. I told my husband how he hasn't been like mushy with me. Like right now that he's in rut, he hasn't really gave me like kisses like he used to. You're gonna want to eat on your own. I already could tell because he's putting his head closer. Okay, yeah. When he gets closer like that, that's how you know he wants to eat on his own. Right? You're my beautiful boy. Now he's enjoying his breakfast. It's a pretty cold morning. I wonder if we're going to have a snowy winter this year. I don't know. Look at his antlers. But when I sit on the crate, sometimes like when I don't sit on the crate is when I like literally crouch down like close by the fence. That's when those antlers are really close to my face. But when I'm sitting on the crate, it's like the antlers will be close to me, but not close to my face, where I could bump my face. You see? That's how close they are. But right now they're just close to my phone. So if he bumps, he's gonna bump my phone, not my face. My big boy, you've been having a big appetite this past couple days. Wow, and he's almost done with the pumpkin over there. That's your last pumpkin, baby. This weekend I'm gonna get him butternut squash, but you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna chop it up all in little pieces and throw some in his bucket. Like I'm not gonna do what I did the last time, like chopped it in half and threw it on the ground. I'm not gonna do that. Because I feel like if I do that, he won't eat it like, right? You won't eat it? You won't eat it? Oh, I could finally pay you, my boy. Oh, you're making me pay you this morning. You're being a little mushy? You're being mushy. He actually made me pet him. He has his moments, you know? There's days like he won't let me touch him. There's days that he won't kiss me, or there's days that he'll give me kisses. That's the thing. When they're in rut, their personality does change a little bit. A little bit. Go eat corn. You have corn in the bucket, baby. Yeah, go check out your buckets. You got fresh water in there. I filled up the water all the way to the top. Watch. You see? I like when his water overflows like that. And I filled up his corn bucket. So he has corn. Because yesterday he ate all his dinner corn while I was with him. Like, he actually cleaned out his bucket. I didn't even know. Right before I left the spot, I looked in his bucket and I was like, wow, he's already done with his corn. And usually he leaves some for himself for, like, you know, the rest of the night. But when he eats it all, the dinner corn, I don't put more corn in there because I kind of want him to learn, you know, he could forage inside the forest. And yesterday he had 3 meals. He had breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Because yesterday around 12:30 noon, like that, 12 o'clock, he was at the spot waiting, like if he was getting dinner early or something. So I came out with one apple, and I ended up putting more corn in his bucket. So he had a big meal yesterday throughout the day. So I was like, I'm not going to fill up the corn bucket again because he's finished eating it. I say he's got to learn how to forage, like, you know, which he does forage. But my husband's like, don't get him too used to, like, you know, thinking he always has food over here. Like, let him look for his own food too. Which, you know, he's right. Buck has to always, you know, I want him to know that, yes, he has food and water here all the time. But there's going to be times where, you know, I want him to know, like, okay, you'll always have water here, but sometimes you have to forage for your food. Like, go forage on leaves or whatever, the greens. Which he does, thank God. Like, he's not like a deer that's just dependent just on the food I give him. Because I've seen him forage many times. So that's good, you know. He never lost his, like, you know, natural instincts of doing things. He looks so muscular. You look so muscular today. I feel like when they're in rut, it's like their body becomes like muscular and thick. Like, it kind of changes a little bit. And then I feel like around springtime and summer, their body looks a little skinnier. Like, it starts looking a little skinnier, like not so muscular. But he never really looks skinny because he's well fed. So, like, when I go by my sister's house and I see the deers over there, they look so skinny and puny to me, where I'm like, oh my God, I'm like, I would love to feed all of you. Like, they look so skinny. That's probably because, you know, they got to find their own food. This one, he has a lucky because, you know, throughout the year, he gets all the good stuff. He gets all the berries and different kind of apples, and he always has deer corn, and he always has water in his bucket. So he has it pretty good. Right, big boy? You have it pretty good. He's listening to me right now because his ears are moving. That's how you know when Buck listens. His ears move like that. Oh. Sorry, guys, that you want. Because I'm actually dressed like nice and cozy right now. So it's like, even though it's cold out, the only thing that's really cold right now, that I'm cold, is a little bit my face and a little bit my hands. It's not freezing cold, just a little bit cold. It's not that bad today, like the other day. I'm trying to look at his glands. Yeah, you see, guys, his glands is still dark. See? It's still dark. That's how I know he's still in rut. That's how you know that he's still in rut. When that starts getting lighter, that's how you know, like, you know, the rut is leaving. Like, he won't be in rut anymore. And then I'm sure then he'll go back to his normal behavior of giving me 100 kisses a day and trying to hang out with me, like, you know, for hours. Because every year when he's in rut, that's what he does. He eats and leaves. He's been doing that literally every year. Like during rut, he never really hangs out with me too much. Because I was watching videos from like back then, like, you know, last year, let's say, videos. And I noticed he did eat and leave too. And this morning is a quiet morning, so he can enjoy his corn. Right? You can enjoy your corn. It's a nice quiet morning. You done? I spoke too soon. Did I spoke too soon? I wonder if his girlfriend is in there. Yesterday I didn't see her all day. And my husband said usually he spots her before he goes to work, and he didn't see her. So I'm gonna keep an eye out today to see if I see her. I hope she didn't leave. I don't think she left because I don't know, like, I don't think she left. But then again, I don't know. And I've been checking the trail cam, and she never comes up to the spot. I wish she was like the other doe. Like the other doe that came around springtime, she followed Buck up to the spot. Like when I would call Buck for like breakfast or dinner, the other doe would be right behind him, walking literally right a couple feet behind him. This one, she don't follow him. I don't know. She like does her own thing, I noticed. And then Buck does his own thing. But the springtime though, that one, they followed each other. Like it was so cute. Got a big belly. That's his belly right there. That's your belly. You got a big belly, Buck. You got a big belly. You looking around? You like your tail? Are you excited? You feel good? I think you feel good. You look happy. Yeah, he's happy. He's wagging his tail. And now he's going to leave me. Yep. I'll see you later. I love you, big boy. I see you later. Go find your girlfriend. You see? That's what he does. I mean, today he hung out with me for 12 minutes. So yesterday he only hung out with me literally after I picked up the phone call that I ended the video. He literally only hung out with me like 6 minutes. So right after I ended the dinner video yesterday, he left. So I was like, all right, I guess it was a good thing I closed the video because he left right after. Literally. Right after I closed the video, guys, he ended up walking away. And he left me. And now he's leaving. He's off. He's off. That's the only way I could spot Buck when he's like all the way in there is by his tail and the legs. He's leaving. He's probably gonna go find his girlfriend. All right, everyone. I will be back later this evening. If Buck shows up again for lunchtime, I'll definitely make a short video to show you guys because he's been showing up for the past like 2-3 days around lunchtime. And me and my husband spot him before my husband goes to work. And my husband will be like, look who's there, waiting, thinking like if it's dinner time. I'm like, well, maybe he just wants a snack. So I'll usually come out like with one apple because I try to make him understand like it's not dinner time yet, but I'll give you something because, you know, he's spoiled like that. All right, everyone. I will be back later this evening. I hope everyone has a great, beautiful day. Let's see. I don't think he ate all his corn. He definitely left some. Yeah, he left some corn. He left a lot of corn. And he has water. His water's full. I cleaned his water bucket this morning. So Buck has everything. So he's definitely going to be back here this afternoon eating his corn, I'm sure, because he left a lot of corn. He probably did on purpose to save himself for lunch. He's like, oh, I'll save myself some lunch. All right, everyone, have a great day. And I will be back later this evening. And if he shows up for lunchtime, I'll do a little short video and post it too. Ciao for now.